Life is a tapestry woven with threads of joy, sorrow, excitement, and, inevitably, anxiety. Each day brings a new set of experiences and emotions, some of which can be overwhelming. The hustle and bustle of modern life often leaves us feeling like we're constantly on edge, always racing against the clock. It's an inherent part of the human experience, a natural response to stress and uncertainty. Our minds are wired to react to potential threats, but in today's world, these threats often come in the form of deadlines, social pressures, and personal expectations. Yet, when anxiety becomes overwhelming, it can cast a shadow over our lives, leaving us feeling trapped in a whirlwind of fear and worry. This constant state of alertness can drain our energy, affect our health, and diminish our overall quality of life. In these moments of intense anxiety and panic, it's crucial to have tools to navigate these turbulent waters and reclaim our inner peace. Techniques such as deep breathing, mindfulness, and grounding exercises can help us find a sense of calm amidst the chaos. Anxiety doesn't have to control our lives. By learning and practicing these techniques, we can take back control and create a more balanced, peaceful existence. There are practices we can cultivate to manage and even befriend our anxiety. Journaling, for instance, allows us to express our thoughts and feelings, providing a release for pent-up emotions. This essay will guide you through practical meditation techniques that provide immediate relief from anxiety and panic attacks. These methods are simple yet powerful, offering a way to center ourselves and find peace in the present moment. These practices are rooted in mindfulness, a practice that invites us to be fully present in this moment without judgment. By embracing mindfulness, we can learn to observe our thoughts and feelings without being overwhelmed by them, fostering a deeper sense of inner peace and resilience. The power to anchor yourself in any storm. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It involves being fully present and engaged with whatever we're doing at the moment, without being distracted by thoughts of the past or future. It's about observing our thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations with curiosity and openness, rather than getting swept away by them. This practice helps us to create a space between ourselves and our reactions, allowing us to respond more thoughtfully. When we practice mindfulness, we learn to relate to our anxiety differently. Instead of seeing it as an enemy to be fought, we begin to understand it as a natural part of our human experience. Instead of resisting or fearing it, we learn to acknowledge its presence with acceptance. This shift in perspective can reduce the intensity of our anxiety and help us manage it more effectively. To practice mindfulness meditation, find a quiet space where you can sit or lie down comfortably. This could be a corner of your home, a spot in your garden, or any place where you feel at ease and won't be disturbed. Bring your attention to your breath, noticing the sensation of each inhale and exhale. Feel the air entering your nostrils, filling your lungs, and then leaving your body. This simple act of focusing on your breath can anchor you in the present moment. As you focus on your breath, thoughts may arise. That's perfectly normal. Our minds are naturally active, and it's common for thoughts to come and go. Simply acknowledge them without judgment, and gently guide your attention back to your breath. This practice of returning to the breath helps to train our minds to stay present and not get lost in our thoughts. Continue this practice for 10 to 15 minutes, noticing any thoughts, feelings, or sensations that arise without getting carried away by them. Over time, this practice can help us develop a more balanced and peaceful relationship with our anxiety. Grounding techniques are particularly helpful during moments of intense anxiety or panic attacks. These techniques help to ground us in the present moment, shifting our attention away from racing thoughts and overwhelming emotions. They provide a sense of stability and safety when we feel like we're losing control. One simple but effective grounding technique is the 5-4-3-2-1 method. Look around you and notice 5 things you can see. Then, notice 4 things you can touch. Next, notice 3 things you can hear. Then, notice 2 things you can smell. Finally, notice 1 thing you can taste. This practice helps to ground you in your senses, bringing your attention to the present moment. Stress management, cultivating calm in daily life. While meditation practices are invaluable for managing anxiety, incorporating stress management techniques into our daily lives is equally important. Stress is a significant contributor to anxiety, so finding healthy ways to cope with stress is essential for overall well-being. Engaging in regular physical activity is a powerful way to reduce stress and anxiety. Exercise releases endorphins, which have mood-boosting effects. Prioritizing sleep is also crucial for stress management. When we're sleep-deprived, our bodies produce more stress hormones, making us more susceptible to anxiety. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night. Additionally, make time for activities you enjoy. Reading, listening to music, spending time in nature. These activities nourish the soul and help us unwind after a long day. The power of acceptance. Befriending your anxiety. Often our first instinct when anxiety arises is to resist it, to push it away. We may fear that if we acknowledge our anxiety, it will consume us. However, resistance only strengthens anxiety. When we learn to accept our anxiety with kindness and compassion, we create space for healing and growth. Acceptance doesn't mean resigning ourselves to a life filled with anxiety. It means acknowledging that anxiety is present without judgment and choosing to respond to it with kindness rather than fear. Imagine your anxiety as a wave in the ocean. You can't stop the wave from coming, but you can learn to surf it. Self-compassion, the balm for anxious hearts. When anxiety takes hold, we may be tempted to criticize ourselves, to judge ourselves harshly for feeling anxious. However, self-criticism only amplifies our suffering. Self-compassion, on the other hand, offers a gentle and supportive approach to navigating anxiety. Self-compassion involves treating ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer to a dear friend. It's about recognizing that we are all imperfect beings, navigating life's complexities the best we can. When anxiety arises, practice self-compassion by speaking to yourself with kindness and understanding. Remind yourself that you are not alone in this experience and that it's okay to feel anxious. A journey of healing, embracing the practice. The path to healing from anxiety is a journey, not a destination. It's a process of learning, growing, and cultivating self-awareness. There will be moments of ease and moments of challenge along the way. The key is to approach this journey with patience, compassion, and a willingness to keep practicing. Remember that these meditation and stress management techniques are not a quick fix, but rather practices that deepen and become more potent over time. The more we practice, the more we cultivate inner resilience and the capacity to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and grace. Your well-being matters. As you embark on this journey of healing and self-discovery, remember that your well-being matters. You deserve to live a life filled with peace, joy, and fulfillment. Embrace these practices with an open heart and a willingness to be kind to yourself. And remember, you are not alone. Share these practices with others who might benefit from them. Together, we can cultivate a world where well-being is not a luxury, but a birthright. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content. Thank you for watching.